Hey, so I've got to keep this video under the time limit, and so far every time I've done it, it's been over the time limit because I've been talking really slower than this because I'm not feeling well and I just want to talk slow. So I'm going to talk fast. When you watch this, I will probably be asleep or over a friend's house baking. I mean that seriously. If you watch this on Wednesday, I will be asleep or over a friend's house baking because I wanted to fall asleep at 8 o'clock today and just didn't. So yeah, this week is about our hometown. The place I consider to be my hometown is 4 hours away, so I couldn't get any footage of it for you. I'm awfully sorry about that. I have a few photos and memories that I'm going to share with you. Like when it tipped it down the snow and it had been the heaviest snowfall in 5 years and our bus wasn't even going to take us home. We were going to have to walk, but luckily it took us to the hill that we had to walk up to get home, and the hill was at a 70-degree angle. I'm not kidding you. If you look up Stockbury Hill in Kent, it is at a 70-degree angle. So we had to walk up that whilst it was tipping it down the snow, and it was levelling at just below our knees as we were walking up, and I was in dolly shoes because I didn't think it was going to snow that much, and I had no wellies or anything with me. I got home, decided it would be the best idea ever to go out and build an igloo in the field and have a massive snowball fight. Got home and then was in bed for a week because I was really ill and ended up missing out on all the snow. But it doesn't matter because where I lived we got a lot of snow and we couldn't go to school even if there was a tiny bit of snow anyway because we lived on a hill. This is my last day there. They're all awesome. My next door neighbours, they're awesome. The end one, on the night before I started high school, little brat. No, he's lovely really. I was standing on top of a slide and he pushed the slide and I fell with it. I landed on a rock and dented my arm and sort of fractured it. Insisted on going to school the next day and spent the next week and a half in the nurse's office in the school, not doing any lessons or anything. That was cool. I think my favourite memory from that school was when my friend pushed someone into a bunch of stinging nettles head first because they'd emptied the content of my blazer onto the floor. That was funny, and she broke someone's thumb because they tried to break one of our friend's phones. I got my first headache at high school. I've only ever had 2 headaches, and each one I've been unable to support my own body weight the day after and stayed in bed for ages. I'm being serious. If I get a headache, I know that I have to take the next week or so off because it means that I'm coming down with something and I'm really ill. What else? I miss these guys, especially that one there that I'm tapping because I've known her since she was born and haven't seen her in ages. But hopefully she's coming down in May if she can get the time off work. She'll be coming down to stay with me. And then these people, she moved to France, she moved to Devon, and there's me. I miss them. Even though they don't live in Kent anymore, I miss them. Primary school. None of the people that I like are there. There was like a little Thai girl who came from Thailand, and I had to learn how to speak Thai so that I could look after her. I love that. That was a fun half a year. But she went back to Thailand and for Christmas, and the tsunami hit, and I'd left high school. Like, I left primary school by that point, so I don't know whether she was okay or not, but I just got told by my teacher. I saw her, like, just after Christmas, and she was like, oh yeah, she went back to Thailand before Christmas, and that's when it hit, so I don't know what happened to her. She was only small, bless her. My front garden with the trike, I used to pretend that there were imaginary animals in there, because my actual animal had died of cancer. I miss her. And my best friend who used to live 2 doors away from me, who I used to spend ages around the house, like till 2 o'clock in the morning, until my mum would finally realise that I wasn't at home and would scream over the back gardens for me to get home, and I never would. I just sit there. I occasionally lock myself in their den or their summer house and hope that my mum just assumed that I was staying around the house, and she usually did. So yeah, I miss Kent. I mostly miss the people and things there that I loved, like the park, or just... It's hard to explain without showing you any of it, but yeah, just things that I miss. And I'll see you next week anyway, and I hope that I'm better. Bye!